Hey, everybody. This is Kevin Davidson, your host for Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective. And this is episode number 41. I'm getting up there in episodes, so I hope you guys are watching. I have a pretty cool podcast this week. Both of my guests speak Spanish, so if they decide to start talking to each other, I'm not going to know what's going on. But if you are a real estate agent or a vendor that operates in the Fort Bend County area, I'd love to have you on the podcast. Give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com. And I can't do this podcast if it wasn't for my support team, Jennifer Smitis, the area vice president, Caitlin Kornick, Devin, the escrow officers here in Sugar Land, and Wendy Santana and Adriana Alzalte, who will be my second guest today from the Richmond office. So in saying that, let's get started. My guest that's sitting to my left, this is Arturo Arredondo with Houlux Homes, brokered by EXP. I did not think I was going to get that right. It's the first time he's been on the podcast. Say hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you guys doing today?
So tell everybody real quick who you are, what you do.
So my name's Arturo Arredondo. I grew up in Southeast Houston near Hobby Airport. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas. It is my primary market. I help people buy and sell real estate. También hablo español, so puedo ayudar a mis clientes en español, si gusten. Why I got in this business? Growing up as a kid, I saw my mom purchase a home, and it was around the 2008 recession that we had, and so she was one of the people who kind of struggled with trying to keep her home because she had been put in an interest-only home loan, and
Really?
those loans are actually no longer allowed.
Yeah.
Thankfully, lending has gotten a lot tighter on lending practices, and we're not really seeing any more of that. But it just really made me realize that if you don't have the right representation when making such a big investment, things could really work out for the wrong. But thankfully, my mom did not lose her house, and she still has it today. And nothing makes me happier than helping other people achieve that American dream of buying their home ownership.
Awesome. So how long have you been an agent now?
I've been an agent for over 5 years now.
Okay. And would you consider yourself a buyer's agent, listing agent, leasing agent, or investor's agent?
I consider myself a do-it-all agent. I don't like to turn down any business. I like to help everyone if I can. Of course, in Texas, there's only one license, and you can do either commercial or residential. I do believe that we should kind of stay in our lane in those terms, so I definitely do mainly residential, but I do hope to extend out into the commercial into the future.
Where do you, what area of town would you say is your expertise? What geographic area do you like to work the best?
I like working Southeast Houston because I grew up there. I know the area like the back of my hand, the schools, the flood zones, you name it. But currently I do live in Richmond near Pecan Grove. So I have sold quite a bit of homes in that area just because, I can show houses at any time if it's down the street. But I definitely work all over. I just leased a property out in Dayton, Texas yesterday. So I had to drive out there, pick up rent checks and deliver keys. I like to work anywhere that'll have me, honestly. If, someone needs help buying or selling or getting their property leased, I'm happy to help. Licensed all over Texas.
Awesome. And how do you see, what is your outlook on the market for 2024?
I believe this is going to be a good year for us. I know for me, at least, the beginning has been a slow start. The first quarter definitely wasn't as busy as it was for me last year. But I know the past year we really struggled with rates only seeming to increase and increase and increase. So I believe last year we had a lot of buyers, I had some included, who kind of put the buying process on hold, waiting for the rates to hopefully drop soon. And also there was a bunch of people last year who I believe didn't list their homes because they knew that homes weren't absolutely selling for 20, 30K over asking the way we were in 2020 and 2021. So they also wanted to hold off a bit and wait. So I believe right now there's a lot of pent-up buyers and home sellers that if we do see the rates drop down to the low sixes or even the fives, hopefully, I believe the market will get on fire.
Would you recommend somebody that's on the fence about buying a property to buy now or wait?
If someone's looking to purchase, I would absolutely say the time is now. I know as realtors, it's cliche that best time is always now. But I mean, really, right now, I have some buyers that I just got a house under contract this week, and pricing, I have really never seen it be better. In spring, I listed a home, I want to say early last year in March. I had it under contract in 3 days. We listed at 450. It sold for 470 to some buyers coming from Denver, Colorado. So we have a lot of out-of-state buyers that, really are always looking at our market. But the house I just got under contract in spring, it was for around 370, and it also has a pool and pretty similar year built and square foot wise. So, I mean, that's 100K difference, So I don't see why buyers are not out buying right now because just like it's common news when that rate goes down, sellers also know and pricing will go up.
So how do you feel about new builds versus resale?
I think new builds could be definitely whatever someone's taste is more into, but I know with new builds, nowadays insurance is a really big issue. Insurance is getting really expensive due to higher increase in claims, especially here in the Southeast Texas region with hurricanes and flooding. So I know right now, if a roof is over 5 years of age, the interest rates are already increased. So, I mean, for someone who is probably a first-time home buyer, I would definitely recommend a newer build, just so hopefully there's lesser issues with the home and cheaper interest.
Less risk.
Cheaper insurance.
Yeah, less risk for the insurance company.
Exactly.
Awesome. So this is Kevin's Corner, real estate from a marketing perspective. So what does Arturo do to generate leads and grow your business?
To generate leads and grow my business, I like to really put myself in people's face. I try to stay on social media a lot and volunteer for causes that I care for. Tomorrow, I'll be volunteering with the Bread of Life near downtown Houston at the church right under the 610 underpass. No, the 45
Star
underpass. Yeah, no.
No, it's not Star Hope.
I don't think so. I believe it's Methodist Church
Oh,
or
okay.
St.
Yeah,
John's
yeah.
Church, one of those. It's
Yeah.
right by the Nos Temenos Center downtown, and we hand out like produce and bread and all kinds of food. The cars just get in line, and we just put the food in their chunks. It's a pretty fulfilling experience, and I love helping the community in any way I can.
Nice. Tell everybody a little bit about the organization that you're going to go work for tomorrow.
They're called the Bread of Life. You guys can find them on Instagram and also sign up to volunteer. They offer food distribution every first and third Saturday of the month, and I'm usually there every first Saturday to help out volunteering.
Nice. So if you are a real estate agent and you come to me for marketing help, one of the things that I always recommend is that you pick a charitable organization that means something to you. Help out, volunteer, but then take that to the next level and promote that you do that, because it shows people that you're giving back to the community, and anybody that might also find that charitable organization near and dear to their heart, or just the fact that you're volunteering helps people get to learn a little bit about you as a person, as opposed to just a real estate agent. And you might get a connection with somebody that likes the same organization.
Absolutely. And if anyone is ever in need of those services, there's no requirements. You can find out all the information with the Bread of Life on Instagram, or look them up online and find out all the details on what time service starts.
Yeah, I've worked with Camp Hope a lot. So
Nice.
Camp Hope is for veterans that come back from military with PTSD. So, and I created a program with Camp Hope when I was in property management, and we would get at least 1 or 2 contracts a month just because of that organization. Yeah. What else? Do you do any networking? Do you have a website? What kind of other marketing stuff do you do?
So I am on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I am on Facebook and YouTube, as well as Twitter. You can find me at Sold XAA or Sold X Arturo Arredondo, and as well as Houlux Homes on Facebook.
Do you Do you have a Google My Business page?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes, Houlux Homes does have a Google My Business page.
Very nice.
I also collect surveys on HAR. I currently have a 5-star rating and about 14 surveys.
Well, then if you are watching this podcast and you need real estate, you got to call Arturo.
Yes, sir.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 346-464-5720. It's my cell phone number. I have it on me at all times. I answer all the time. I pride myself in that. When people say, what do you offer to your clients that others don't? I say my clients can reach me at any time because I can't count how many agents I've tried to reach for a deal and never get an answer.
You led right into my next question, so that was pretty cool. Thank you very much. Tell everybody what your email address is.
My email address is Arturo, Arturo, period, Arredondo, Arredondo, at exprealty.com.
Awesome. Give them the phone number one more time.
My phone number is 346-464-5720.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being on the podcast, Arturo. I really appreciate it.
Honestly, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much for having me. I look forward to being here again.
Yeah, you will be back. I promise.
Absolutely.
So we're going to go to segment number 2 in just a second. We have Adriana Alzate from the Richmond office, who also speaks Spanish. So, before we go, tell everybody something in Spanish that I don't know. Just speak Spanish.
Mucho gusto. Gracias por mirar esta sesión hoy y espero que me llamen si necesitan alguna ayuda con sus bienes raíces en vender, comprar o si gustan rentar una propiedad. Solo me llamen a 346-464-5720.
Awesome. Thanks again. We'll be back with segment number 2 in just a couple seconds. Bye now.